Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DCW, Duke's Championship Wrestling, right here on PlayStation 4 and YouTube.com. If you are new to the channel, thank you for checking us out. And if you like what you see with these matches tonight, give us a like and hit the subscribe button so you can get all the latest updates. And make sure you hit that notification button so when we put up new shows, you are notified immediately. If you're watching on PlayStation 4, welcome. We welcome comments. Also on YouTube, we also welcome comments. So please send those comments because we take everything very, very happily here. So Duke's Championship Wrestling is sponsored by WWE 2K16. I'd like to thank them for providing me the ability to create Duke's Championship Wrestling for all of you to enjoy. And this is my wrestling show with all custom created characters. So you won't find any actual WWE stars on this roster. So so if any of you were looking for that, you're in the wrong place. So anyway, our first match will be the beautiful, gorgeous Gabriel Goldman taking on Hollywood. And he is from the A-lister, from Hollywood, California. So both these men, first time in the ring against each other. So we'll see how this match goes. We are live here in Detroit, Michigan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Long Island, New York, handsome Gabriel Goldman.
Now, Gabriel Goldman is one guy who thinks he's the most handsome man on the planet. He's been a fashion model, a facial model for all different types of colognes, and he also has his own series on television. Tips to anyone watching. And he is considering himself the personification of handsomeness and gorgeousness, as he puts it.
And approaching the ring, accompanied by Billy Watson from Hollywood, California, A-list Hollywood.
And Hollywood is one guy that make his name here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. He is a man that wants it all, and he is an entertainer. He is the personification of entertainment, as he puts it. The A-lister, starring in all types of movies ranging from action to drama, and he's even done quite a few television shows that have made it huge on the small screen. Also some big name movies. So he is he's one of those guys that he wants to prove that he is quite possibly the best at everything entertainment. And I hear he even dabs in a little music.
Thank you for choosing to spend your evening.
And folks, here we go. Match has begun. The bell is sounded, and here we go. There's the go behind by Gabriel Goldman.
I am so ready for this match, Michael. This is
There's a snapmare. Oh, beautiful headlock. Take over there. Oh, and a knee right to the back by Hollywood. There's another lockup by both men.
Really go either way at this point. Man, what a struggle.
Both men and the referee having to break it up now.
Looking confident in this one-on-one environment.
Oh, and there's a shot to the midsection both times, and there's another lockup. Hollywood trying to make his presence felt to Gabriel Goldman. He's not afraid of what he calls his handsomeness.
Collar and elbow tie up here.
There's a headlock.
Competitor in establishing themselves in the match.
Gabriel Goldman throws him off. Goes for, oh, and a beautiful hip toss. Gabriel tried to do a hip toss, but Hollywood countered that into a hip toss of his own. And both men now, there's another lockup. Test the strength here. And a lockup position, trying to assert their dominance. Oh, and Hollywood with a shot to Gabriel Goldman, and he didn't take too kindly to that. There's a drop kick. Beautiful drop kick by Hollywood. There's a shot to the midsection by Gabriel.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael.
And he gets him in the fireman's carry position into a flapjack. Beautiful flapjack by Gabriel Gold. And Goldman with a half Boston Crab there. Beautiful half Boston Crab. Trying to weaken that leg of Hollywood, and there's a back elbow. Gabriel Goldman didn't take too kind of that. There's a takedown, and a wrench to the leg. Smart strategy working on that leg by Gabriel Goldman.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in the
Hits him up, and there's a backbreaker. Beautiful backbreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the go-home show for Duke's Championship Wrestling before the pay-per-view Payback.
If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night,
oh, and there's another backbreaker. Gabriel Goldman working on the legs and the back. There's a shot to that left leg there.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One
back in the fireman's carry, right into another flapjack. And Gabriel Goldman showing his dominance. There's the cover, hook of the leg. There's one. There's two, and a kick out at two. Hollywood with a beautiful kick out there. Gabriel Goldman, there's a kick to the back.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
There's a shot to the back again. Gabriel Goldman. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful inverted backbreaker there.
This match may end right here.
Blue Thunderbomb. There's one. There's two. And a kick out at two. Hollywood just kicked out. Beautiful Blue Thunderbomb by Gabriel Goldman.
He's still down after that.
And he looked me looking to end this with the gold standard finish.
I don't see him.
Pulls him out to the center of the ring. Hook of the leg. This might be it. There's one. There's two. And Hollywood just got the shoulder up at 2 3/4. And Gabriel Goldman dropping the knee to the back of the head. Both these competitors, Hollywood is in serious trouble here. Gabriel Goldman not happy and throws him right into the shoulder, throws his shoulder into the end post there. Choking him out in the corner. And Hollywood is in trouble. There it is, hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Well, an uneventful finish, but a finish nonetheless for Gabriel Goldman, who is continuing to be on a hot streak right now. Gabriel Goldman had got him up in the fireman's position and a beautiful flapjack taking down Hollywood. Hollywood didn't stand much of a chance in this match.
1 in a million is the only way to describe
Gabriel Goldman with a beautiful inverted backbreaker there.
Oh, that was a match for
and then the gold standard finish.
Buzzing about this one for a while.
And we thought that was it. We thought that was the end of it. And Hollywood just kicked out.
Here's your winner, handsome Gabriel Goldman.
Well, Gabriel Goldman picks up the W here, and he is moving on and continuing to build himself and moving up the ranks here in DCW. Well, folks, we are getting ready for our next match here in DCW, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, folks, so we have more one-on-one action, and both these men were already in the ring, and the bell sounds, and here we go. We just got back from break, and these men were already in the ring, so we did not even get to see any entrances from these two.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake.
And Amir with a flapjack.
And you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
And Amir Muhammad, the Prince.
Look at this. He's in full control of this one. Well, we're on
now comes out the new self-proclaimed Prince of Wrestling. And Loki Matsumoto with a beautiful cross-legged suplex there. Beautiful cross-legged suplex. Guys back in the ring. The count continues by the referee at a count of 6, and both men are back in the ring now. Amir off the ropes and a beautiful back elbow to Loki Matsumoto. And there's a foot stomp right to that arm. Trying to put a little damage to it. Loki Matsumoto with a beautiful double arm suplex. Or double arm German suplex there.
Sometimes the best offense is a great defense, and
there's a neck breaker by Amir. And there's a beautiful leg drop. Amir Muhammad is part of a family who owns several huge businesses overseas in the Middle East, and he has wanted to make a name for himself here in the States, so he got into this profession, and from what we're seeing, he's doing quite well. And there's a back elbow by Loki, and there's another forearm shot by Amir. Amir pulls him back out to the center of the ring, and there's a backbreaker. Hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and a kick out of 2. Loki Matsumoto from Japan. Ooh, and there's a forearm shots right to the top of the head. And Loki Matsumoto, in that traditional style, with his kicks and strikes, there's a big DDT. And there's the cover. There's one, there's 2, and a kick out by Loki. Matsumoto just barely got the shoulder up. Matsumoto with a beautiful STF by Loki Matsumoto on Amir Muhammad there, and he's taking shots to that. Now Amir's the one in trouble here. Loki with a kick to the side of the leg. And then a beautiful strikes knocking Amir Muhammad down. There's a boot stomp to his lower back. There's another kick strike.
It looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to
by Loki Matsumoto. Amir Muhammad with a back suplex. Beautiful counter into a back suplex. And Amir might be looking to end this thing. Gets him up. Eastern Condor. There's the cover. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. It's over. And Amir Muhammad picks up the victory.
Oh, what a spectacular match.
Amir Muhammad with a beautiful attack there. But then Loki Matsumoto tried to fight back. Both men were fighting very well.
Get some of the big highlights.
And Amir Muhammad with those shots right to the top of the head there. And this DDT was a massive. And we thought at this point it was over. But Loki had enough power to kick out. But this was the end of it right there. There was Eastern Condor. Or Middle Eastern Condor, I'm sorry. And hits him with the 1, 2, 3 pin. And that is it.
Here's your winner, the Prince, Amir Muhammad.
And Amir Muhammad picks up the victory here in DCW.
Incredible match and a big victory.
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight, Michael.
And that was a great match by both men. And Amir also moving up into the ranks along with Gabriel Goldman. These men will eventually cross paths and looking for some championship gold in their future. Well, coming up is our next match. It's a women's match right here on DCW. Don't go away. Well, it was supposed to be a women's match, but apparently there was some commotion backstage, and now our women's match is not happening tonight. So, from what we're told, but we'll see what the general manager does, and possibly gives us a women's match later on tonight. So we will see. But anyway, taking the women's matches spot will be newcomer Omar Wade, taking on Joey Lanza. Now, the tough guys eventually had broken up, and Aaron Shaw faced the champion, the Duke's Championship Wrestling champion, Drake Storm, in a cage match. And he did lose that match, and he was eventually fired from DCW. He was kicked out. But Joey Lanza will continue to move on and try to impress. Anyway, this is our next scheduled match, and here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from New Jersey Shore, Omar the Thug Wade.
And Omar Wade really made some noise in the indie scene as a competitor, and we hear he's a great competitor in the ring with his thug-like mentality, making him a worthy contender for a possible championship if he can prove himself tonight here in this match as he takes on this man.
And approaching the ring from Westbrook, Maine, the Iceman, Joey Lanza.
Well, Joey Lanza now back in singing for himself too, for such a shorter guy. And Joey Lanza is a huge competitor. Well, if you're just joining us here in DCW, thank you for joining us. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave us a like and a subscribe here on the channel. And you're always welcome to leave a comment. And if you're watching on PlayStation 4, you can also leave a comment. And once again, thank you for joining us.
This is a one-on-one matchup,
and here we go.
Anyone, what's on the line here?
Omar and Joey Lanza. And Omar with a beautiful takedown on Joey Lanza. And Omar Wade really trying to prove himself here. Joey Lanza. Both men going back and forth here. Beautiful counter. Right back into the headlock. Both men really trying to put in work here. Joey Lanza, beautiful takeover by Omar Wade on the Joey Lanza. And there's a shot right to the top of the head. Just trying to let him know. Showing him that he's no slouch here. Omar Wade off the ropes. And a beautiful hip toss on Joey Lanza. And there's a leg drop. There's a shot to the back there. And Joey Lanza with a back elbow. And another back elbow. And 3 back elbows. Joey Lanza. He's a strong, tough dude.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is
and Omar Wade is no slouch himself. Oh, and a beautiful uppercut shot by Joey Lanza onto Omar Wade. And there's a shot right to the back. Putting boots to the back of there. And Joey Lanza, what's he got planned here? Pulling him back out to the center of the ring. Great job. Oh, and a beautiful haymaker shot. Right to the face, and Omar was fighting back with a shot of his own. Joey Lanza over the top rope, and there's a shot knocking him onto the floor.
Expect to see this kind of damage.
And Omar Wade
he's still down after that.
really trying to make a name for himself here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. Tried to go for a shot to the back, and it's countered with a back elbow. Both men fighting on the outside. And Joey Lanza brings him back into the ring, and there's an elbow shot right to the throat.
And that's a good thing.
Both men back into the ring. Joey Lanza, beautiful submission there.
It appears there's a huge
wrenching on that neck.
Right,
and Omar Wade looks like he's in a bit of trouble here. Takes the counter, brings it around, counters the neck breaker. It's Joey Lanza. Turns him around, turns him back around. And there's a belly-to-belly suplex by Omar. Oh, and he drops the knee.
WWE Magazine out this
Look, there's a cover, hook of the leg. There's one, and a kick out at 1.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
There's some elbow strikes to that collarbone. Between that neck and collarbone, Omar Wade taking advantage of Joey Lanza here. Joey Lanza's in trouble. Omar, there's a backbreaker.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Omar Wade, beautiful spike DDT.
No remorse right now.
Hook of the leg. There's 1. There's 2. And a kick out by Joey Lanza. There's some more elbow strikes to that collarbone, trying to really do some work to that collarbone. And Omar, what's he got planned here?
Are we going to see it?
He gets him up. There it is.
Wade showing no remorse right now.
Hook of the leg. There's 1. There's 2. And gets him with the Michinoku driver there. And picks up the victory.
And here's just some of the action we saw.
Both men really putting it on each other there. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex by Omar. And Omar Wade over Joey Lanza picks up the victory. Hits him with that spike DDT.
They threw everything they had at each other in this match.
And then decides to go for, gets him up in that fireman carries position, and gets him with that big Michinoku driver to pick up the victory there with a 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Omar the Thug Wade.
And Omar Wade, with his debut match, beating Joey Lanza, really trying to make a statement here in DCW. Well, folks, our next match is coming up, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Folks, welcome back. Apparently now this is our main event match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Greece, Caesar, the Gladiator Maximus.
And Caesar Maximus, the former #1 contender for the DCW Championship, will now be facing the new #1 contender for the championship. Now these two, him and Victor Graves, in a match tonight. This is our main event here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. Once again, folks, thank you all for joining us. It's been a great show so far. And our next event will be the pay-per-view. And every championship will be on the line. He is as eerie as scary comes. Sends chills down people's spines, including myself. Victor, the Grim Reaper Graves. He is demonic as demonic can get, with darkness fulfilling his heart, only looking for victory. And he will be taking on the champion at the next pay-per-view. You can see the scars from all his battles that he has had. And now here we go. Caesar Maximus not afraid of Victor Graves at all. And here we go.
Controlling the tempo.
Beautiful takedown by Victor Graves. And then just tosses Caesar Maximus. Victor Graves, and a beautiful back elbow. Folks, this is our main event. Caesar Maximus taking on Victor Graves, and an axe handle shot right to the face, knocking him down. And Caesar Maximus fighting back, and there's a backbreaker. Beautiful backbreaker by Caesar Maximus. And now working on that neck. Working on the neck of Victor Graves. Victor Graves is a demented individual. There's the hook of the leg. There's one, and a kick out at one.
This match goes on.
Caesar Maximus trying to end it quickly.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And Victor Graves, there's a nice, beautiful takeover. Nice takedown there by Caesar Maximus. There's a shot to the leg. And Victor Graves, he loves pain. He loves blood. For counter by Victor Graves there. There's a shot right to the face. Blocked by Caesar Maximus. Victor Graves takes him down.
Hang on.
What's he got going on here? Gets him up. Beautiful maneuver there by Victor Graves. I think he just hit him with Darkness Falls. Was that it? Hook of the leg. There's one. Nope.
You're right. This guy's
Still got.
100%.
It was early. He hit him with it possibly his finisher or his signature move early. Oh, now it comes Darkness Falls. Victor Graves, there's the shot. Gets him up. Darkness Falls. And there's the cover. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And just got the shoulder up. Caesar Maximus still fighting. Victor Graves. Caesar Maximus with a beautiful neck breaker. And a stop to the arm. And Caesar Maximus really trying to stay alive here. He's just trying to survive, taking on the Grim Reaper. And if Victor Graves can come out with a victory in this match, he's going to have some strong momentum going against the champion at the pay-per-view. And that's a beautiful back heel kick.
If you think that doesn't hurt, you're wrong. Extra slow
by Caesar Maximus, hook of the leg. There's a cover. There's one, two, and a kick out at two.
Still near 100%.
And Victor Graves still fighting. Beautiful knee strike there. And then puts him into a camel clutch. Victor Graves really trying to inflict pain on Caesar Maximus. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And there's three. And Caesar Maximus couldn't hang in there. Victor Graves goes into this match with a big, big W. And gets him up. And a beautiful slam there by Victor Graves.
Some of the action we saw during the match.
And then what did the most damage out of anything was his finishing maneuver, the squatted pile driver there, and hits him with Darkness Falls. And that package pile driver of Darkness Falls didn't quite do it, but it weakened him enough.
Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
And then all it took was a really, really deep wrench on that neck and back for Victor Graves to pick up the victory, getting him with the 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, the Grim Reaper, Victor Graves.
Well, Victor Graves is now going to go into the pay-per-view against the champion, Drake Storm. They're on here at DCW, and he's going to go in with some serious momentum. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. This has been a great go-home show going into our pay-per-view, which will take place later on. So everybody keep an eye out for that. And as always, if you are on YouTube, you can give us a like and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification so you know when these shows take place and when they happen. And if you're watching on PlayStation 4, please just like on YouTube, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the show. And you guys take care. Have a good night. We'll see you at the pay-per-view Payback right here on Dukes Championship Wrestling. Have a good night.